The Soul South Africa team invites you to explore how we can co-create future-fit leaders, one big question at a time.
How can we use innovation to realize the purpose of learning?
We envision a society where every child develops into a purpose-driven changemaker. In reaching this big, audacious goal, we put our passion and purpose into play to nurture impact learners, mentor impact teachers, power and impact society, all while growing an impactful, sustainable, non-profit company. We've set out to discover:
how do we allow joyful and meaningful learning to occur naturally?
If we are to succeed at preparing our learners for the world of tomorrow, we need to take a multi-dimensional, dynamic and interactive approach. Critical future-fit skills like curiosity and empathy must be taught in an engaging, experiential way. We live in a global economy that requires our students to be prepared to think both critically and creatively. They need to evaluate massive amounts of information, solve complex problems, and communicate well. So we wanted to find a classroom solution to accomplish this. That's why we were so excited to find SOUL, or self-organized learning environments. It's the collaborative, inquiry-based learning style that sparks a sense of wonder and a feeling of connection to the broader world. So, in a SOUL session, the teacher poses a big question linked to the curriculum and one or more of the global goals. Learners then self-organize into small groups of 4 to 6. Then we unleash the power of the greatest discovery tool ever invented, the Internet, to light a fire of discovery in young minds. Learners research and prepare a creative answer to the big question, considering all different perspectives. And then learners share their findings with their class. So, let's see SOUL in action.
What's the big question? I like to display it so it's there throughout the entire investigation. We usually start in about groups of 4, and that's called their home base. And they start there researching the big question and starting to formulate their ideas. They can go around to see what other groups are also doing, to share their ideas, or if they're really stuck on something, to ask somebody else to try to get their brainstorming session started.
During the review phase, the students interact as the audience, so they're listening to the other groups present out. The presentation's only about 3 minutes, and during that presentation, the students are thinking about what their classmates are saying.
People choose like different sides of the question and like argue their point, and I find that really fun.
How can Soul in a Box make deeper learning happen at scale throughout South Africa?
We take a needs-based approach to make Soul in a Box available to underserved schools. Depending on our partners' schools' needs, these year-long sponsored support kits include laptops, internet connectivity, a mentor program to assist teachers in making SOUL succeed, and access to our open-source online academy, Big Questions. The program follows a 12-month cycle, starting with a needs assessment of the district and partner schools during the research phase. A Soul in a Box kit is then custom designed, whereafter we are ready to implement. We kickstart with a 1-day per school event to launch SOUL. This includes the setup of technology and initial training workshop for educators. Our unique community mentor model is designed to guide educators in creating success stories. With the help of the mentors, these success stories, along with KPIs, are documented and reported at regular intervals. Throughout the year, we follow a rigorous M&E process to measure and report the impact of the program. On exiting the project, the district or partner school have the option to re-enter the program for another year or to fly solo with our Soul to Go.
So, how can we collectively power future-fit learning?
We do this through design thinking. With Soul SA operating as an open educational resource, we launched a sister company, MorphEd, to secure a more sustainable business model. The idea is for the non-profit to feed from the consultancy over time. We truly believe in the power of smart networks and have succeeded in bringing together a unique Impact Ed collective. Having EdHub in our quarter will allow rapid rollout of Soul with greater impact at speed. We would really value your help along this journey.